In tonight's lesson, we're going to talk about how to round to the tens place. This is the process of finding the multiple of 10. Now, I'm going to use a number line first. We have 2,679, and we need to figure out which multiple of 10 it's closest to. Is it closer to 2,670? Or is it closer to 2,680? Now, right in the middle between the two is 2,675. So the first thing I want to think about is it greater than or less than 2,675? I'm going to figure out where it actually lands on the number line. 2,679 lands way over here on the number line. Pretty close to 2,680. So if I'm going to round this to the nearest 10, I'm going to come up with a number, 2,680. Now, there's another way I can round to the nearest 10 as well, and that is to look at the number itself. The first thing I have to do is I have to find the tens place. Okay, I found the tens place. I'm actually going to go ahead and circle the 7 that's in the tens place. Then I'm going to look at the number to its right. Now, if that number is 5 or greater, then this 7 is going to turn into an 8. So let's go back and look at that. I have 2,679. 9 is 5 or greater. It's greater than 5. So I know that my tens place is going to have to go up. So 2,680. Now let's try with this number. I changed it just a little bit to give an example. So I have 2,673. 3 is 4 or less. It's less than 4. So I'm going to do something different with the tens place. This time I am going to leave the 7 there. I'm not going to go up to the 8 because 3 is less than 4. I just leave the 7 and put a 0 at the end. 2,670. Now you try to round these numbers to the tens place. Go ahead and pause the DVD and try these in your notebook. Welcome back. How did you do? Well, let's see. 3,878. I am going to circle the number in the tens place, and I'm going to look to the number on the right, which is 8. 8 is higher, it's greater than 5. If it's 5 or greater, I know that I round up. So I have 3,800. This 7 becomes an 8, and all the digits to the right will become zeros. Let's look at the next one. 5,262. I look to the right of the number in the tens place, and it is a 2. 2 is 4 or less. It's less than 4. So I know that that 6 in the tens place is going to stay the same. So 5,260. Now that 2 becomes a 0. Everything to the right becomes a 0. So 5,260. Last but not least, 4,752. Circle the 5. Look to the right. 2 is less than 4. So I have 4,700. Since 2 is less than 4, I know that that 5 is going to stay the same, and all the numbers to the right become zeros. 4,750. If you got these, great job. Have a good night and happy math dreams.